guys, welcome to the Bro Scouts. Joe here. I'm going to play some Game of Thrones, the episodic game here. We got 6 episodes, I think, to go through. But what better way to celebrate that it is going to be the premiere today for Season 7. So why not play a little bit? So we're going to get started. So let's do it up. And we're going to be the Forresters, obviously. House Forrester. So let's begin episode 1. So this is one of the... Stu Wall just says, and Stu over here. Hello, Stu. So this game is a lot like Until Dawn or any other games where it's kind of like the butterfly effect, where your decisions affect everything that go on, and where it's going to end up, who your loyalties will be with, etc., etc. So I think this is after, this is like season 2, basically, and then it builds off of there. Okay, so what do we got here? Interesting graphics. It's kind of claymation.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer,
Jared Tuttle, Squire to Lord Forrester. That's an interesting name for a house, Forrester.
Free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself
So
the way he
as
tells
far
us.
as I remember, this is not ever mentioned, though,
Lord
in
Forrester's sword
the
won't clean itself,
TV
you
show or anything like that, so this is going to be a little interesting. Okay, pick up.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on. It's only blood.
The famous House Forrester, Stu Wallinger. Can't say I know them very well.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Stu says maybe see if we can put on subtitles, so let's see here. Settings. Audio and video. Alright, previous menu. That's a good call, Stu. Alright, so let's give her a go.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye.
He's only got one arm now.
Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Yes, Stu.
You'll each
you
want
are
some
genius.
wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
Lord Forrester.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
King of the North forever.
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester
Nothing
has
bad's
been given
gonna
the
happen to Robb
greatest
Stark.
honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters! Aye!
Iron from ice!
Garrett,
Oh, he wants to talk to me
Yes,
in
my lord.
private.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, and I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those
I'm
doubts
guessing my
entirely.
uncle is of someone
It
I
would be
need.
an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go. And
Gotta
find
stay
Roderick if you
humble,
can.
or someone's
I
gonna
will, my
wanna
lord.
kill me.
Thank you.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you?
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
I said no problem. What the fuck? Not gonna lie, my character kind of looks like Ramsey.
Wine.
Just a little bit.
My armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much. This is a job for a pig farmer. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life.
Ooh, do I say it?
All in wine or at a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say.
Man,
Maybe
these
if my
subtitles
uncle
are just like,
Castellan
they start in the
has
middle and then
Forrester, I'd
move, then
feel
just
different.
glitch to the
Who my
bottom.
uncle is, that's nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there. Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing, Lord Walders. In a generous
Oh, this guy seems like he's all high and fucking mighty.
fucking phrase.
Yeah, right? The fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Why is everyone armed? Oh, my guy's being all
Not that he
detective.
finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Shit's about to go down.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? Run!
Fuck the wine. They want to kill us.
We need to get back
Oh
to
shit.
camp.
Ooh. Sick dodge.
Garen, we have to get back.
Nice. There you go, Roger.
Give them the key.
Oh damn, got the shield. Captain America right here.
Ready, boys?
Oh shit, execution style.
Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
Wasn't quick enough. Keep forgetting it's the right analog. Fuck, it's not the left. So that's gonna be a little difficult to get used to. Shit. Second time's the charm.
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
Got him. Us forcers are just penetrating with this wood.
Look out!
Happening repeatedly. Dodge. Dodge. Strike. Come on, roll. Nice. Nailed it. As Stu says.
Good fucking riddance.
We were supposed to save Roderick. The one thing we were asked to do. Oh. Good squire.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
He's disappointed.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Yeah, Forrester, my boy. Oh.
What's afraid? You fucking traitor. Go, my lord, while there's still time. Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walder Frey says time. Don't
Oh, that's the house
Tie
sword.
Rat where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. Count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
I gave him my word.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
With looks on the fray.
No. Jesus. Classic. Episode 1 from Iron from Ice. Okay, let's carry on. Oh, it's a piggy.
Lord. Fresh. That's father's
Oh shit, he's back at his parents' place and they just got ravaged, I'm sure. Oh no, they're mid there. Oh shit.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Oh fuck, not the pig. Have you no decency?
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a Forester squire. Former stock bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead.
Shit. Too bad that they don't know that
Where'd
Lady
you get
Stark
that sword?
is actually with the Bannermen, but that's in the books.
Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
None of your fucking business.
Yeah.
We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs.
Damn, that's a broadsword.
That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land.
This is Bolton land now,
Fuck
boy.
Boltons.
Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Force her through and through.
Fuck you.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Oh yeah, that's more your size. Ooh, tomahawk him.
Really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Damn. Suck it, Trebek. Nice haircut, though.
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! I was only following orders. Thank you.
Commodus the Merciful.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
Papa.
I'll kill the men who did this.
She.
It's Garrett!
That's me.
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8
Oh
years old.
fuck! They didn't show the dead kid.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable.
unacceptable.
Oh, this is the
You have
Maester.
my
Okay.
condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us.
Frickin' love this Maester already.
These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh. 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 That's nasty. It's putting maggots in there.
These are dark days.
What
I
the
fear.
fuck?
To lose the Lord of the
Thought they were
House
gonna
and
use the
eldest
poppy.
son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
Lord Ethan.
Although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son, Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Stu Wallinger, cut it off! Oh boy. A little darker, don't you think?
The Ironwood Grove.
Oh man, so he's got a good cut in his leg. Got the sword with me. Not for long, I assume, because it's not like I'm in fucking power. Let's admire the family, though. Time to take your place on the Forrester throne. Yes. I have a feeling that that's what's
Mira.
going to happen, right?
Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
So one's in King's Landing.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Oh, so you're almost like a bastard child.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth born son. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Yeah, check yourself a little bit.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Why was he exiled?
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to
Yeah,
squire
he probably
for
sucked
him.
his... He probably twiddled his dank.
Gregor the Good.
But Roderick.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Stu Wallinger, guy comes in as you see you jerking off the Forrester statue. What are you doing?
Warrior lose a leg.
Get back!
Fine. Maestro Tingrin, look.
Oh, that'd be
I'll show
so
you.
funny. Definitely twiddling his twat to Lord Forrester. Yeah, you could probably use that to change out your wounds so you don't lose your leg eventually. Oh, where's the milk of the puppy?
This might help.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Fucking weird. Yeah, cute, alright.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the White Hills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The White Hills want Forester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Who is the new Lord of House Forester?
White Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Boltons are garbage. Yeah. Yeah, I
go
agree.
now?
We all know that they
I
are.
believe your leg will be fine.
I like
Only
chopping
time
off
will tell.
dank.
Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Kind of looks like Caitlin Stark a little bit.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He...
Stu Wallinger, it's like the episode of Friends where Rachel gets promoted right before her boss gets
House
killed.
Forrester's best.
Oh, that's so true. That is so true.
This has been so incredibly
Gets hit by a
difficult
car,
for us,
right?
Especially
No,
the children.
Boss.
But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult.
You're gonna have to take his
remember,
place.
If I may
I need a
ask.
good fuck.
Was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed?
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs.
Ethan can't
His
even
family.
wield shit.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
It's like 2 times the size of Ethan.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
Who is Eddard Stark?
So, what's to be done?
Jokes.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing about
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I like
I'm
this
afraid
guy,
it's a
this
risk
Mr.
we cannot
Julius
take,
Caesar looking fellow.
which is why you
He just
cannot
wanted
stay.
to kill people.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
Oh, I'm going to the wall. Gross.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
That settles it then.
Stu Wallinger's
You can
quote
have
unquote
my horse.
safe.
And I'll see you have
Yeah,
plenty of food.
it's safe there.
We haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
Let's just send him on the road where we don't have to worry about him and hope that he gets there fine. They just want me to get killed on the way to the wall. Fuck you, Uncle.
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing someday.
I feel like this guy's a little
But
oh, no,
now,
it's the uncle.
I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say. Not yet, at least.
When are you gonna say
No,
you're shipping me
don't
off
think
the
it
wall, you
exists.
jackass?
They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not.
Oh, he's gonna kill me.
Well done.
I told him too
Lord
much.
Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the Wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the Wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Garrett, wait!
Stu Onger, he'll let the Wall kill you. Yeah. What is this you're giving me? Class change from Squire to Ranger. Level up. Booyah! So then that's my Arwen because she gave me her necklace. Is that what is that what I'm putting out there? Is that what they're putting out? I think so. God, I'm so fucking dead.
Ethan?
Yeah, where's this little twat?
Ethan!
God, he looks like a little douche. Oh my god, what does he look like? He looks like some... It's gotta be like some magician kid or something like that. It just reminds me of.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
Sometimes doing nothing's the best thing.
Ryan, look who we've found.
Now you're Vicky Valancourt. Oh my god.
It's just a game, Ryan.
Vicky
Stupid
Valancourt.
game. I don't like it.
I appreciate what you're showing me right now.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher.
Well, they're not, you little twat.
Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the Wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect
Damn straight.
us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight.
What? Savage. Kids are always like the most savage.
Your milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like
Another
a man.
backhanded.
He taught
Oh my
Roderick
god.
and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born
Yeah,
yet.
you little shit. You weren't
It's
around.
so much fun. But then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore.
You underestimate my
Asher just
power.
got angry at everything.
You know what? He does kind of remind me
Promise
a
me
little
you
bit
won't
of
be
like
like that.
Anakin, just like that
Please,
demeanor,
just
those
be you.
hair and
I like
kind
you the way
of
you
pouty
are.
fucking face.
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise, I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
As many as you'd like, yes.
She did not like that.
Why not?
He's just joking around,
Lord
fuck's
Ethan,
sakes.
You're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
God, that guy looks like he belongs in like
Can't
Roman
you meet with
Empire
Duncan?
shit.
He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
I don't want to be hated right off the start. Like, fuck. I'm just a kid anyways. Oh, you crying because you sent your fucking only nephew away? Yeah, it must suck. You shouldn't have done it.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any
Fuck
satisfaction.
yeah, I won't.
Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Stu Winter, kill him. Just kill them all. Yeah, I'll be Dustin Hoffman's Hook as a lord of Forrester's family. God, he looks like Eric. He looks like the Eric from Happy
Lord
Gilmore.
Ethan, is
Or not
it?
Happy Gilmore. Billy
My
Madison. Billy
condolences
Madison.
for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there.
Oh
to
fuck,
drive
he
the
started
dagger
it.
into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt?
You don't deserve bread, you piece of
bloody
shit.
amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you
Yeah,
denied
suck
me of
it, kid.
I'm not leaving.
Fucking fat
until I have
fuck.
my
Go home.
justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Well, my youth shows.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a
Fuck
true...
yeah.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor.
Oh,
Lady
she's like a
Marjorie's
hand or
betrothal
whatever.
To the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
Ashley to remember him. Such a strange place, Essos. Ethan made this for me.
Nice carving. Fucking Ethan. Ooh, brooch!
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Ooh, an unfinished letter.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Uh-oh, she seems sad.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider.
Whom?
A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday. King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Mother?
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Damn. Heavy. So I'm Marjorie's hand or whatever.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Who's this scrub?
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course. God, Fingers. Go to Littlefinger's brothel. Oh no, you sick prick.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
Uh-oh.
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course. And I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford.
God, I'm like
Cersei
Sansa
herself
right now.
cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Oh, here we go. Time to deal with bitch Cersei.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck. I don't trust this bitch.
You can do this.
Oh, Tyrion's still in the mix. Makes sense on the timeline. Look at his dangling little
Lady
feet.
Marjorie, aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion.
Wait, why is he have a
Grace?
scar already? It doesn't make sense with the timeline. I thought that happened
your
a
permission,
little later.
allow
Because
me
just
to
the Red
introduce
Wedding
Lady
just
Mira
happened.
of House Forrester.
Unless my timeline's fucked up.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Shame.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you, if you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
God bless Tyrion.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She can be still cunning in a game.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Uh-oh.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forest.
Stu Wallinger, Tyrion better be...
Marjorie might not look favorably
better be
on such
more in
alliance.
here. Yeah,
And
I hope so,
would
but this is going to be
infuriate
centered
Cersei.
probably around the Foresters and
Although,
like
what would be
current big
amusing
events.
for
I don't
me
know. We'll see.
might prove rather
He is the
dangerous
favorite,
for you
after all.
And your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
Tyrion.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Oh, vipers! Vipers pulling that out. Bum, bum, bum.
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th
born sons. Jesus.
Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah! What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife. We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Ugh.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and... What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about. This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
Marjorie's so on top of her game.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you. Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does.
Remixes for life. I especially set an alarm clock to watch this stream. Oh, thanks. Good to see you, buddy. How you been?
I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise
Jeez,
anything.
it's almost midnight,
Thank
huh?
you, my lady. I will
Poor
send a raven
man.
to my family at once.
Over there in the Netherlands and all, right? Oh damn, here we are. Jesus.
Seven hells.
Seven hells! I'm doing great. How about you? I'm doing good, buddy. It's a Sunday. Game of Thrones is today. Can't complain.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Jesus, it's Ramsey.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
And mixes for life. Last week of school, finally. Ah, good for you, bud. That's awesome. Must be really stoked.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Jeez, they made him fat.
There.
Thanks for life. Today was my birthday. Now I'm only 13 years old. Oh, good for you.
Hear that?
Happy birthday, buddy. My birthday is in 20
I know I heard
days,
something.
I believe. What's today? Today the... No, today's the 16th. So in 11 days is my birthday. And I turn much older. Much older.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Here's for life. So needed end of the day with a great stream. Thanks, man. That's awesome. Again, happy birthday, and I'm glad that you could spend the last little bit of your birthday here. Alright, we didn't get caught by Ramsey, thankfully. I don't want to die or be the next reek. Oh, it's gonna be gnarly, isn't it? Ugh.
Bloody hell.
That's a lot to look at. Oh boy! Oh, where are we now? Is this Winterfell? Looks like Winterfell. Nope.
Lord Ethan.
Foresters.
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
Jeez. That's a lot of fucking people.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
The bitch.
Lord Gregor
The
the
good.
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded
Remixes
by
for life.
nearly
Did you read the
everyone.
news about the Dutch
Years,
footballer
decades to know.
Nuri? No. What's up? Tell me what happened.
These were your father's people to lead and
Didn't
protect.
travel. I don't have
Now they're
cable,
yours.
so like I don't see a lot of news. And
But your father
honestly,
did not
today I
bear
haven't
this
really checked up on
responsibility
the latest news on Google.
He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Jeez. You guys are a little rough around the edges.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Who is this man?
This Craven is a deserter and a thief.
A deserter?
This house is doomed!
Races for life. He got a heart attack on the football pitch with having to do with the Dutch footballer Nuri. Jeez, he's now brain dead for the rest of the... Fuck, that is heavy shit, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because
Jesus,
I no wish
that'd be
to
rough.
die.
In hockey,
Yes, my lord.
a guy
I
on
fled.
the bench,
We should all
one of the NHLers, I think it was on the Minnesota Wild, forget his name, I think it was Palmieri. He had a blood clot and collapsed on the bench. Luckily they saved him and he was fine, but jeez. Heart attack and brain dead though, that's interesting. That's an interesting mix, I've never heard of that. But then again, I'm no medical genius or know anything about it.
We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Races for life, he didn't get enough oxygen to his brain. Yeah, I guess that he could have been deemed... did they revive him then? Because he could have just had a heart attack, knock on brain, passed out, or died, and then they brought him back to life. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that's fucking rough.
And deserves our protection.
Sorry for my bad English, I'm only 13. Dude, your English is sick. You are... I couldn't even speak Dutch if you asked me to do anything. You have great English, man. Your sentences are thorough, and you're doing good, kid.
Debt to you and to this house.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
It can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Rule with an iron fist, Joe. Jeez. Yeah, who should I make? Should I make the crazy guy or the uncle that's smart and just? One guy that's gonna beat the shit out of people and start war and probably have a loose cannon, or one that may look for, you know, a better situation. Just saying. Yes, this is S.H.I.E.L.D.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength.
That's cute.
And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
I'm honored.
Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished.
Races for life. I think you guys need to have 1K subscribers. You're making a lot of good quality videos and live streams. I'm subscribed all the time and watching all the videos. Thanks for the kind words, man. I really appreciate it. We know you've been with us for a long time. Yeah, I mean, it's a slow pace, especially with how saturated YouTube is. And, I mean, we're trying to build this our own. I mean, people that know... people that can collaborate, blah blah blah, usually is a good stepping stone for them, but we know no one. But I mean, all we can do is just keep having your support, keep commenting, keep watching, and share the videos when you can, man. That's all. And then we'll get there. We're climbing. We're climbing up slowly. Malcolm.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do. Showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, but I'll be of no help to you in Essos. She insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Roy.
Race for life. A lot of beginning YouTubers stop if they don't have 100 subscribers in 1 week. It's hard, man.
Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
You're right. Sir Royland seems the man for the job.
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side.
It's hard because you got to persevere and keep pushing. The thing is like a lot of people that are on YouTube also don't think of subscribing. They don't, or some people don't even have accounts. So it's
Ethan, I need to talk.
It's hard, but yeah, you gotta have to do it. Like Stu just said right there, gotta do it because it's fun. You gotta. It's a hobby. You can't treat it like a business that you're trying to make money right off the bat or be successful, or else you're gonna fail and give up.
Did she?
So I mean, we're having fun when we do this, and that's all that matters.
She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully,
plus I have a beefy Pokemon collection now.
But right now, I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable.
She makes a fucking good point.
Do You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
She's right. You want a stable mind. Stu, Joe's gonna get those Pokemon cards either way. That's freaking true. I probably started buying Pokemon cards 3 months again before I started making a channel, or started gearing the channel towards this. So, I mean, it was like, why not do
Yes,
it?
my lord. I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go.
So you wonder how many
Sending him away
stable-minded people
myself.
survive in Game of
I
Thrones?
thought it would keep you
Actually,
blameless in the eyes
you'd be
of the
surprised.
White
Tyrion, baldy dude.
I only hope to give you an advantage. And I regret any action you disapprove of.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
Yeah, Tyrion,
I'm at your
baldy,
service, my lord.
Littlefinger. Like, the ones that are mentally strong and sound, like, they survive, man.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
You're all worthless and weak.
Remixes for life. I had it in a bag, but it's lost now. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I recently had my car broken into and had some stuff taken from me, which is never fun. And I remember when I was back in like grade 6, someone
Yes,
took my
Lord.
entire
Are you
Yu-Gi-Oh
prepared to
collection,
name your
and
sentinel?
that always sucked as well.
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord.
I will do anything
I
to get
studied
back.
it
Ah,
at
well, you can
Citadel.
rebuild it. You always can
With
rebuild
navy
it, and just
black,
make sure you
icy
always
gold.
keep it
An
close to you.
entire
That's the
forest
thing.
of
You just got to be
gold.
very
What do you
smart
mean?
about that.
It
There's
is
a lot of
outrageous
shitty
asset,
people
my
out
lord.
there.
Why not give some
You just
of
got to
our
trust
ironwood
yourself
to House
and,
Bolton and
you
have
know,
them leave
keep
us
your stuff
be?
together.
We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
Alright, let's go to the tower. I wish you could fucking walk faster. This is ridiculous. I think we can go in there. Let's go to the kingdom. Oh, we can't go there. Remix for life. There was always a lot of little kids, so there's Shiny Garden to grab it. Yeah, I mean, kids are the worst in some cases because they don't understand that things aren't theirs. Yeah. Sorry, bud. That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that your shit got stolen. I've been there. Stu Hollinger, lords do not run. No, we frolic. We prance. That's what we do. Oh man. It's just so fucking slow. Come on, get there.
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting here forever.
My lord, are you now ready to name your
Yes.
sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Alright, so who am I going to name? Stu Waldger, class among rule? Wise words, my friend. Wise words. They're all like, he's gonna pick me. Remix for life. I think I'm gonna go sleep. It's late. Yeah, buddy. You got your last week of school. Again, happy birthday, man. Thank you so much for joining us today.
His decision.
But yeah, we'll chat
sentinel,
another time. Hopefully we'll see you again on another stream.
Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Yeah, I understand it's your last week of... I know it's your last week of school, so thanks for coming in, and we'll be uploading it like Stu says right there. Thanks for stopping by, and the stream will be uploaded for you to watch later if you want to take off from where you are. Just keep note on what time it is right now. We're an hour and 36 minutes in, so you can
Duncan Tuttle,
hit that timer on that point and
sentinel.
rewatch from there.
Tuttle! This is reckless. Lord Ethan has
See you
made
later,
his
remixes.
choice.
Or Jippy.
I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons
Calm
need
mind
our
is
people
sound
to
mind.
harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Damn, lay down the fucking...
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods.
Stu Waldger,
Mira has
pain does
asked
not
Lady
exist in this
Marjorie for
dojo,
help.
doesn't it? No, Sensei!
It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect
God, this guy is
his
such a
decision.
cunt. He's gonna try and stab me in the back. I just know it.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face.
Bend him
Lord
over
to
and
lord.
plow him a new
Ramsay
one.
Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
It's arrogant. So the Great Hall would make most sense.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Yeah, suck it, Trebek.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
Got a bad feeling about this cunt.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but...
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Alright, what am I gonna do? Fuck. Yeah, we could use more people.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
It's a strange key. No, I don't want to get fucking...
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever... My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
Shit.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Okay, so what next? What's happening?
Milady.
Oh, it's the Cole boy.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady.
Stu Waldry, they made Marjorie look bitchy in this. Yeah, she's got like such a pouty, like sassy face. I'm guessing the animation can look very bitchy easily.
And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I could be useful to you.
Get on your knees, son.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Is that the mountain? It's a little early for him to be looking like that, if that's the case. He only puts on the body armor when he's, like, revived and kind of like a zombie. No, that's not him. Oh, boy.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
It's Eric! And
Isn't
an
this a
interesting
lovely
looking
pile of timber?
Ramsey.
Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House
Is
Bolton?
this still episode 1, Stu?
Son
Yes, it is.
Bruce Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the
Thank you.
Warden
No,
of the...
that's enough.
Diplomacy, remember that.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, Welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things.
Suck it, lud.
Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Ah, fuck. Here comes Ramsay being a cunt.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father. Lord...
Do I bend the knee? I guess I have to bend the knee.
Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
No, you're mistaken. That's not how it happened.
Our men are dead. How it happened is irrelevant. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years? Or the next 50 generations?
Boom!
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Holy shit.
Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Forresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him.
Fetch the maester quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop that! Ryan,
Stop
please!
it!
Remember Ryan! Do something!
Oh shit. God fucking damn. So that happened. Well, that's episode 1.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have
Well,
to
it's time to
stop
me refill
them.
my
We do
drink.
not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Fucking
Nothing
Ethan.
comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Interesting. Alright, I guess we're on to episode 2 now. Let us get going. No, thank you. Supposed to be installed. What the fuck? Maybe you have to restart it? Yeah, it's installed. Guess I'll just have to restart this. let's close application and start it up again. Also, feel free, anyone, add me up on PSN Network if you got your own PS4 account. I am Bad Coupon, BADCOUPON. Yeah, that's it. I started this account on the very first day PS3 came out, so I've been from the start. Freddy Vedmirwi, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Now we're gonna do episode 2. Yeah, so they're all on there. So, I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the wall. Jon Snow. Alright, let's begin episode 2 and see what shit I can bring upon. And can I kill more of the main Foresters? That'd be pretty sweet. Previously on Game of Thrones.
These are dark days, I fear.
The North Grove must never be lost.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel.
I'm just worried about my family.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Are you willing to risk an alliance with the Crown?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Rasher.
We don't want Whitehill men within these walls.
You can be my highborn ward.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
Ethan.
No!
Don't let them take me!
My son.
Alright, here we go. Oh, is this for Daenerys? Interesting kind of scorpion we got there. Asher Forrester.
Whoa, it's just me, Beskar.
Took you long enough. The ale's getting warm. Or warmer, I should say.
This stuff is weak compared to Northern Ale.
You can stop pacing. They'll be here soon.
Is that wine? Or blood?
Taste it and find out.
Funny. Hookah.
Fragrant.
Damage.
Looks like we weren't the first to rough up the place.
This place could use a good cleaning. I'd complain to the owner, except he's probably dead.
Oh, I'm gonna be needing that.
Beskar, it is from us.
Just pounding your maracas away with her? Is that what happened? Is that what you're trying to say?
Ale. Goes in yellow, comes out yellow. Waste time even drinking it, if you ask me.
Considering we found it in an abandoned tavern, it's not bad.
They smell off to you?
It's the only thing in Yunkai that doesn't.
I know. It's a filthy haven for thieves, murderers, and other deadly bastards. You should feel right at home. I know I do. May we drink, thieve, and fight until the end.
I'll drink to that.
You'll drink to anything.
It's gotta be smug. I like it.
Another round?
Have you forgotten about our honored and exalted guest? Go see if he's still breathing. How's he doing? We need him alive to collect his bounty. After that...
Remind me again, what's this fat pig fucker's name?
Bazak Zog... something or other. Don't care, really. So long as we get our gold. 800 gold dragons for capturing him. Lucky we caught him trying to flee Yunkai.
Lucky for us. Not so lucky for him.
We should find more former slave masters with bounties on their heads.
I don't need any more naked fat men in my life, thank you.
Oh. They say only the poor know how to really spend money. We'll buy the finest wines, the best whores, sleep in a bed without fleas. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Who needs the best whores when the bad ones are so much more fun?
I knew I liked you for a reason. My point is, with enough coin we could do anything. Go anywhere.
I could afford passage back to Westeros. To Ironrath. I've heard nothing from my family in years.
You mean go home? They treated you like shit there. Kicked you out because you fell in love with a girl from the wrong damn house.
Gwyn.
A man doesn't choose who he loves. Your family should understand that. Westeros and its bloody houses. Who fucking cares?
They're still my family. My brothers and sisters. They had nothing to do with it.
I suppose that's true. Just remember, we have a good thing here. And any moment now we're gonna be rich. Let's make a toast. To all of us deadly bastards.
To us.
Aye, to us.
Nice, Joe.
Beskar? I thought freed slaves put the bounty on Bazak.
They did. With his own gold.
So why are the fucking Lost Legion here?
Is that Tazal? From the Volantis job?
Maybe he's forgotten about that.
You! I told you if I saw you again...
Tazal! Isn't it funny how life brings old friends together?
I'd cut your fucking throats!
Beskar, what happened to the last man who threatened us?
I crushed his testicles in my fist. They made sort of a wet popping sound.
Where is he?
Where's who?
Here. 400 dragons.
They must be working for the Wise Masters.
And that's all you're getting.
Fuck you! He's worth twice that.
Look at the balls on this one.
He's gonna kill him so then he doesn't get any. We don't get anything.
Give us 800 and you can have him.
Don't be an asshole now. We're all sellswords here.
We are nothing like you. The Lost Legion are the blood of all Valyria. And we are done taking orders from whimpering pigs.
Bloody hell.
Jeez.
And we're done with you, too.
Lada diri Zombazi. Do ebi me.
Don't talk to my men.
Calm down, Tizal. We can still work
Stu,
out a
back
deal.
from
You
Dog
two
Walk.
are
How's
going
it
to be
so
useful
far?
to me
Just
for
started.
once.
We are
Wise
Aster, which
masters
is
will
the
hear how Asher Forrester
Forester that got
kidnapped the
banished,
venerable Bessa.
exiled, so to speak.
How he wouldn't take less than 800 gold dragons, so he killed Bezak instead.
Me?
Luckily, we were there to deliver swift justice.
So you steal the money, and we get the blame.
Ponteos en as! Pojos me nomi jahoso kisikas!
All right. Who dies first? Who wants to dance at the end of my sword?
Kill them! Now!
Nice.
Now that's more like it.
Here's one.
Come on! Si couldn't pass me!
What? I hit the button. I hit the button. Well, back to it.
Si couldn't pass me! To be down.
You owe me.
Oh, I love her.
Shit.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, fuck.
This is for Volantis.
Bester!
Fuck you, Ash.
Damn it! Okay. Let's give it a go. You've chosen poorly, Stu Wandger. Yeah.
Fuck you, Ash.
Tazal!
Coste vaquites. Pobretes. Ilimbonios.
Oh! Jesus! Well, looks like the money's ours.
You know what this reminds me of?
That brothel in Novos.
You kill me, and the Lost Legion won't stop until you and your friend are dead.
To Saul!
To
Kill
Saul's
them
death.
both!
Asher!
Asher!
Uncle!
What in all the gods of fire and frost?
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle.
Tazal?
Fuck.
More on their way.
We need to go.
That wooden door will stop them.
Malcolm!
Damn.
We have to keep moving.
Malcolm, stop!
Asher, I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
What are you doing here?
Your brother Ethan sent me. I'm here to bring you home.
Here we go. you can't skip. Episode 2. We just started it off, but let's get it going. Oh boy. Alright, we've hit the 2 hour and 16 mark. Here we go. Jesus, that's gruesome. Wait, is that... It's the eldest brother, isn't it? Yeah. Bring out your dad! How long has he been out?
Not long now. Damn Foresters. Turtle is so fucking far away.
Dad!
Father.
Fuck, what's gonna happen to me?
That's far enough.
I come from the twins bearing the dead of House Forrester. Lordly types from the looks of them.
All right, we'll take them.
Well, they're not free, are they? How much are you paying for them?
Sir Royland.
You again. What have you got this time? Some poor peasant dressed up like a dog. A stable boy in Bannerman's clothes. You did this at Duskendale. And you have the fucking stones to try it again.
No,
This house has suffered the loss of many good men. And you dare come here claiming to have Forrester dead.
They're Forrester. Look at the colours.
Leave. Now.
Fine. I'll dump them in the river then.
You come back here again, you won't be leaving. You got that?
I heard you. Lousy sheep fucker.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't worry yourself.
7L.
What is it, sir?
This one's still alive. You there? Who are you?
It's me. Roderick.
Roderick? Roderick? By the gods, it is you.
Sir?
Fetch the maester, hurry!
Fetch the maester!
Roderick!
He only got crushed by a horse, right? So he should be fine. Oh no, what did they take away from me? Like an arm or a leg? Oh no. Oh. Fuck. The noise.
My lord, you should not be awake. The milk of the poppy. Drink. Come now. Drink, my lord.
That's it.
Roderick!
My lady.
No.
I am at a very delicate moment in the surgery.
Please, I want to see my son.
How is he? Will he live?
Only if you let me finish my work. Sir, my lady, I must insist that you leave.
No, Roderick, what have they done to you?
These wounds would have killed any other man. As it is, he may never walk again.
Bram's
Roderick?
buffed the fuck up.
What's wrong with him?
He drank the milk of the poppy.
Please don't leave me. Not yet.
So did they lop off my legs? What happened? No? Or maybe one leg. He's got one at least.
I haven't heard that one before. It's nice.
Roderick, thank the gods. Brother, I thought I lost you.
Stupid
I'm
girl.
sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
You're stronger than when I left.
2 years is a long time. How bad is it? Maester Tengrin says your leg may never fully heal. And your face.
These wounds will heal,
Yeah,
darling.
you gotta make them feel
I
good.
know. You'll be your old self before we know it. Roderick, there's something you need to know. Ethan is dead.
Ethan?
Bruce Bolton's bastard came here and threatened to take me away. Ethan offered to go in my place. And that monster put a blade through his throat. Like it was nothing. Ethan? How could this happen to him?
We'll make Ramsay pay for what he did. I promise.
Good. We're planning to honor Ethan in the Grove, alongside Father. And now Mother wants me to write this song for the funeral. I can't.
You can, Talia. I know you can.
It's been chaos here since he died. We have White Hill soldiers stationed in our courtyard. Even the small folk don't feel safe. You need to show everyone who this house belongs to.
They need a lord.
You're still a hero to them. If you lead, others will follow. I know you still need time to heal,
I'll
but
be fine, Talia.
the council's meeting in the Great Hall right now, actually. Nobody expects you there, but if you think you're ready,
I want to go.
can you even stand? They could use your leadership.
Only one way to find out.
I missed you, brother.
Stu couldn't even survive that little knife. Yeah, what a little bitch. You know, just went right through his
You
jugular.
can do this, Roderick.
Should have gone through his heart, Harry.
I know you can.
Aim for the heart. Ki-
Roderick!
It's only a broken leg.
I'm fine.
Why'd you do that?
I won't let anyone see you like this. Not when the house appears so weak already.
I need to attend that meeting.
And you will. But you will get there on your feet. It's a long way to the Great Hall. We can't risk you falling where others can see. Take my hand. Let me help you. Please, Roderick.
No. I have to do this on my own.
All right.
Now the hard part.
You're really doing it. Everyone will be so glad to see you up. Though, I think you'll find that much has changed.
There he is, Mr. Tuttle.
Recruits at the gate!
Good horsey.
Your arrival, is it?
Another one for Frostfinger.
On a horse, no less.
Not bad.
Looks like it was built by giants, doesn't it? You're new, here to take the black. Because you got that look about you.
Aye, I am.
Thought so. I'm new here myself. Frostfinger, he's the one you want. Handles all new recruits.
Which one's Frostfinger?
That grizzled old prune over there. Says us new recruits are all dead men. But don't let him scare you. That's just his way. You seem nice. That's not so good round here.
What's in these barrels?
It's pitch. Dump it off the wall and it'll burn the wildlings down to their fucking bones.
You're Frostfinger?
You recruits. You come, you train, you fight, you die. Who are you, boy?
I'm Garrett Tuttle, nephew to Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of Ironrath.
Garrett Tuttle of Ironrath. And how does a Castellan's nephew get himself sent to the wall? You a thief? A raper? You abandon your post? Or do you just fancy dying someplace cold?
I killed a man who murdered my family.
Then you know how to fight, at least. And you're no liar, either.
Sir?
From Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of House Forrester.
My uncle wrote to the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger. As if it's a knighthood. So you see, Tuttle, I know all about you. You are a killer. Even if you are man enough to own up to it.
Yes, sir.
Now then, we'll start your training in the morning. For today, you need a cot and a cloak.
Understood.
What a miserable bastard.
Oh, and Tuttle. Sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it comes, try to make it quick.
And last we'd heard, Asher was in Slaver's Bay. So Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
I heard they took him off a corpse cart. And he's missing his arms and legs.
At least he can still eat his shit.
The White Hill soldiers are drunk again. And we have too few men to handle them.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
Well, I say he's dead. And they've dressed up some peasant in his place.
Fill me up, would you? And bring us some salted pork while you're at it.
Fill yourself up, you lazy fuck. Is that him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
He's hideous.
Had a run-in with Walder Frey, did you?
Cripple.
Should have buried him with the corpses. Forrester's
Real
cursed.
shame about your leg,
Who
Lord.
gives a toss?
What I just...
Who dis?
We have business in the Great Hall.
Go round.
Move aside, soldier. I'm quite comfortable, thank you. And I don't think you're gonna make me.
Yeah, you fucking cunt. Get out of the way.
I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
I am the lord of this house. And you will move.
Go on, then.
Please don't stab him. I already lost one.
Let's go.
It's ridiculous. You're treating them like
The wine keeps their wits dull.
It makes us look weak.
Both of you, please.
So you'd rather they riot?
Duncan, you're a damn fool sometimes.
It doesn't matter what you think. I was chosen as sentinel. My lords.
Roderick. My boy. Come, join us.
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
My lord.
It's good. It's good to see you awake, Lord Roderick. We didn't expect you so soon. The Maester said it would be weeks before you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable.
I'm not here to talk about my elf.
Perhaps we should get started.
Yes, let's.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim, my lord. No thanks to your sentinel. He's been getting the White Hills soldiers drunk.
It keeps them off their guard.
They think you're a bloody fool.
My lords, please! Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay stole...
Duncan.
I've told you! I was keeping an eye on the Bolton soldiers!
You should have been protecting your lord! Now Ethan's dead, and Ryan a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back? Nothing!
Silence! I am your lord. You're here to give counsel, not to quarrel at my table.
Of course.
Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one. Not anymore.
Summon our allies, then.
I'm afraid we have none left, my lord. We've heard little from the Glovers since the Ironborn
But Danny
took
Glover
Deepwood
will
Court.
help.
Moses Helliver, Grayson and Brownbarrow were all slaughtered at the Twins, and the rest of our allies are terrified of the Boltons.
You forget the Glenmores. You'd be wed to Elena Glenmore already if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage?
Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena?
She's coming now?
He's barely recovered.
My betrothed is coming to Ironrath.
Yes, my son. A raven arrived this morning. Lady Elena is eager to see you. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oathbound to Roderick.
And we could burn High Point to the fucking ground.
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. We're talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
I'll secure a father's army, no matter what it takes.
Very good, my lord.
Just be careful not to push Elena too hard.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave.
I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Keep them drunk. It's better than inciting them to violence.
Yes, my lord.
Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
Maester, it's time to light the Ironwood torches.
Yes, my lady.
Welcome back, my lord.
Torches. Is that
It's
going
good
to
to be
be
back.
like fucking Lord of the Rings calling for Riders of Rohan or whatever?
Gregor last lit these torches when his mother passed. Ironwood doesn't burn easily, he told me. But foresters have a way. And now we light them for him. And Ethan. How is your song coming?
Ethan always helped me with music. It's not the same without him.
I can help you with it.
That's all right. The last time you sang, all the dogs in the kennel started howling. But thank you.
Everyone knows how much Ethan meant to you. I'm sure it will honor him well. About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand between her and Lady Marjorie, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
They're all dying out.
It's entirely ridiculous. If it's not the flowers, it's the food or the table settings. Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, milady. It's nearly done.
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers. And something nice after that.
You and the children are ever in our thoughts.
A lovely sentiment, Mira. And the seal. Here you are. Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
I have a letter for Lady Mira Forrester.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
What is it, Mira?
It's from my mother. She asks that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away? Ah, it's my help she's after, isn't it? She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Pay no mind to her. She asks too much.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. That isn't the way I do things. You pushed me before and you saw the results. I'm sure your brother can secure the marriage on his own.
Yep, gotta do it himself.
I'd better get going. Mira, we'll talk more later.
If Lady Marjorie wrote a letter...
No, I'm not gonna do it. That's a trick.
I'm sorry, Roderick. Sir Maynard, you are hereby invited...
Mira, Lady Marjorie sent me to pick up the letters. Sir Maynard. The man's breath smells like a brew house. I was hoping I'd catch you at something slightly more exciting. A love letter, perhaps? Or a declaration of war? I know you're very busy with Lady Marjorie and all that's happening with your family. But I was hoping we could talk. If you don't mind.
What about?
Well, it's... We really should get these letters sent first. Do you need any help with those?
I've got them.
Bloody cold today, isn't it? Seems
Look
to be
at
getting colder. They say it'll be a short autumn.
Oi, fuckhead.
You might be new here, but you're in my spot. So move. I think we'll get along fine.
Most of you will be dead within the year.
Frostfinger and his bloody speeches.
If you want to survive in the Night's Watch...
Yeah, I don't trust Rita,
listen
Stu.
close.
You know
Something's
why
up
I
with it.
got
That's
sent
why I
to the
didn't want
war?
to forge it. I didn't want to fuck with it.
The wall was erected over 8,000 years ago to defend the realm from wildlings, white
Had this girl I used to fuck now and again. Face like a queen, tits like a whore. Turned out she was married to some lordling. He tried to stick me with this. I stuck it in him instead.
Shut up for once, will you?
What's your problem?
I'm sick of Finn bragging about all the girls he's fucked.
And what dire crime are you here for?
Fucking potatoes.
Potatoes?
I got caught stealing a bag of them.
Nobody cares, thief.
Don't call me that. My name's Cotter.
Cotter the potato thief. There's one for the songs.
Oi, my sister was hungry.
I've got something for your sister.
Will you stop arguing?
Who in seven hells is talking back there?
They broke me.
Tuttle. Who was it? Covering for your new brothers already, are you? Garrett Tuttle here wants to be a ranger. So we can go north of the wall and die on some wildling spear. But what he wants doesn't mean shit. So today you're all gonna show me what you're made of.
Some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Thanks.
Can you swing
Thank
a sword?
Thanks for bringing
Shoot a
that back
bow?
up into my life.
Are you strong? Those who do well might just survive. The rest of you...
Frostfinger. I need a word.
Gently.
Go on, get started.
Best of luck, Tuttle.
Here we go. Again. Bows up.
See those dummies? Those are Thens. Come to eat your brains for breakfast.
Again.
The fuck am I looking at him from?
Oh, it's bloody cold up here.
I don't trust this Jon Snow. He knows nothing. Good job, Stu. Good spelling.
You there, recruit. Scrawny, aren't you? See if you can carry one of these barrels over to the winch.
Right. I can do this.
Want some help?
Come on, don't drop it.
Don't hurt yourself, Tuttle. I'm thinking steward for you. You can help Frostfinger wash his cold. If the thing hasn't frozen off.
I'll be a ranger. Just you watch.
Not holding my breath, brother.
Don't be a puss, says Stu Longer. Nah.
You're doing that all wrong.
But we don't have these where I...
What? Mance Raider will shit himself when he sees you coming.
Let me show you.
Alright, let's see if you can aim worth a wildling's arse. Shoot the targets I tell you to. Let's start easy. Middle dummy, center of the chest. You can follow orders at least. Next bolt. Left target, head. Good. Right target, chest.
Fucking A.
Not bad. Center, between the eyes. One less wildling. You hit all of them. Nicely done.
Not a bad squire, I'll tell you that.
Finn thinks he's so bloody clever. If a real wildling got his hands on him...
He's just a bully.
Aye, he is. That's why I took this. Swiped it right off him. Don't tell, alright? I don't think he'd take it kindly.
I won't tell anyone.
I knew I could trust you.
Take that! Take that! Horse, you bloody top!
You! Grab a practice sword.
This one should do.
I'll be sparring with you today. Remember, these blades are dulled.
Oh, it totally will be a
sword's
problem
still a
later.
sword. Good luck. Come on, keep at it.
Phew! Jesus, that was almost terrible.
Well fought.
Get off me, you bloody ox.
You got lucky.
Hit those dummies where I tell you.
Alright, do I have to do any other practice shit?
You're pathetic.
Fuck off. You didn't even try.
A crossbow's a coward's weapon. Besides, I could hit that dummy from here with my... Where is it? Where the fuck's my knife? If someone has it, I'll cut their fucking balls off. Come to think of it, you were the last one I showed it to. Well, you and... It was you.
What?
You little fucking thief.
It weren't me.
Finn, don't. Give me my knife!
I don't have it, I swear.
Out of my way!
Garrett, do something.
Just calm down. Fight it.
Oh! I won't say it again. Step the fuck aside.
If you ever hit me again, I swear I'll...
Hey, look. Fight! Fight! Yeah, get it!
What is this, the schoolyard?
Get up! What is going on here?
He stole my fucking knife!
No, I didn't.
And Garrett defended him.
The last thief I caught no longer has hands.
I swear I don't have it.
You must have hid it.
And you, I expected better, Tuttle. Instead, I find you doing this on your first bloody day of training. You clearly need a few days scrubbing the latrines.
Frostfinger, I need another man to top the wall.
Fine. Let him freeze his balls off. I'll deal with this one.
Get off!
Mind your fucking manners.
You, come with me.
Oh, Johnny boy.
This way. I love King's Landing in the afternoon.
I just don't trust this bitch.
The sun just barely kisses your skin. You used to love this place. Remember, we'd come listen to the musicians in the evening with Lady Marjorie?
What did you want to talk about?
Just through here.
What are you doing?
You'll see. Queen Cersei's finest wine.
Uh-oh.
Come on, sit down.
You're going to get us both in trouble.
Relax. Nobody will miss it, I
No,
assure you.
I'm not doing it. Fuck. No.
A little won't hurt. Suit yourself then.
Cersei has the power to fucking end me and my family.
So, well, I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Listen, if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself. You can tell no one.
I swear, I won't tell a soul.
My mother was a handmaiden to Lady Olenna for many years. She became pregnant. It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Yes. I'm fortunate to be where I am, I know that. But to always have to hide.
What of your father? Who is he?
I don't know. My mother died not long after my birth.
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
It's just... I don't want to be Sarah Flowers forever. I need Lady Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life. A family of my own.
Have you tried asking Lady Marjorie?
It's not something I can simply ask for. I need her favor first. I know she often confides in you, and I was hoping that maybe sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead. Give me a chance to win her over. Coming from you, it's sure to mean a lot.
I can't make that promise, Sarah.
You could if you wanted.
She's trying to wheel herself in and fuck
It's
me
not
over.
that difficult.
I have much bigger problems, Sarah. I need to look out for my family.
No. You're right. I'm sure I would want to look after my family too. I know your family's troubles are much greater than mine. With what happened to your brother and your father. You sure you won't have any? You look like you could use a drink.
A conspiracy of handmaidens.
Lord Tyrion.
My lord.
Ladies, what have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon, you're going about it the wrong way.
It's not what it looks like. We were
Just airing the wine?
Then you're against me.
Not the finest Arbor Red, but a favorite of my sister's. Quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me. Though that's hardly surprising.
We found it in that bush. Lord Tyrion.
Strange it should find its way into a bush.
Good answer.
If Cersei knew you had this wine, she'd drown you in it. You must know what risks are worth taking, especially if you wish to have an alliance with me. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in Ironwood. Most of the Royal Navy went up in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill?
He's hired a pair of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the Ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know much about the man, but judging by his up-jumped sellswords, negotiating with him won't be pleasant.
I will speak for House Forrester.
Perhaps you could. Come with me. These men think I have no choice but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a Forrester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months.
Oh, I'm gonna get her killed, aren't I?
My lady.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous. Courtesy in a merchant. Like finding gold in your chamber pot. Apologies, my lady.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
She's a lady, Lord Andros.
A friend of Lord Tyrion's.
What does that mean? Are we playing games now?
She's too modest. Allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Mira Forrester?
Why are you here?
A fair question.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone. This is no place for a Forrester.
I'm here to sell our Ironwood, my lord.
Oh, really?
Andros? I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord
You
Tyrion.
spoke, I listened. Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider
Damn.
her offer first. Now, if you'll excuse us...
You're going to dismiss?
You can't do this.
I assure you I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think so.
Lord Whitehill will hear of this. He's not a man to take such matters lightly. Nor am I.
That's enough, Andros.
There's no need to make threats.
You have no idea.
Lord Tyrion.
Fucking hell, this guy.
Lord Tyrion, do let me know when you've come to a decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen. Ah, well, that was fun. Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
My lord?
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition? You had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
My family can supply all that the Crown needs.
You're suggesting the Foresters be our sole supplier of ironwood. Lord Whitehill will be left in the cold. If he wishes to sell to the Crown, he'll have to do so through your family. You will have him at your mercy. Or you'll bring your houses to open war. You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
With you as a partner, that won't happen.
As Master of Coin, I can do many things, but sending an army to the north is not one of them. However, I know your house needs this. I'll consider the arrangement. Of course, you'd have to do something
Get
for
under
me in
the
return.
table.
Don't worry. The terms will be fair.
What is it you want?
You'll know soon enough. We have an understanding then.
Thank you, my lord.
This will either be very good for both of us, or very bad for you. For your sake, I hope it's the former.
My lady.
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You coming with us then?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
I can lead an army.
I know you can. I've always known it. Your father was blind to that.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-Eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll be charming.
Right.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
It's fine. I trust you, Beskha.
I shouldn't have said anything. I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
Ponte Renas! Yung kay Hanujosi Botagon Kostoti Tahor.
Can't find me.
Just one more we'll have to kill later.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher. It won't be easy.
Let's just get that army. I'm ready.
Good lad. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Shit.
Everything's still here. The letters from my family. What would someone want with them? Was someone going through my books? Why would someone do this?
Shit. What were they pulled someone out. A little troublesome.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
Is it the coal guy?
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord, you might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir, it should not be a concern. Apologies, my lord. I just meant...
Enough, Maester. When we last spoke of Elena, you said you'd push to get her father's army. And so you must. Just remember that she'll want to see gentleness in you too. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice, but this is an important day for all of us.
Let me handle this, Mother.
You're right. I'm sorry.
My lord, she's here.
Everything's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh.
Roderick? You look... You're really...
Welcome to Ironrath, Elena. It's good to see you.
Where are my courtesies? It's good to see you too.
Like Two-Face.
Please.
So, here we are.
How have you been, Elena?
Oh, it's been quiet, I suppose. Times have certainly been difficult, but I'm well. Thank you for asking.
I'll play it cool.
I
If I
set
can get
out for
Mr.
Ironrath
Thatcher,
as soon as
I
I
can
heard
get
you were
her.
alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I won't lie. Every day's a battle.
I can only imagine. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me. But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with drunken soldiers. White-Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick.
Fuck, isn't
Why
that a
are
tough
they
one?
here? Has something happened?
Trust me, they won't be here long.
That wasn't an answer.
Fuck!
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. He wants me to call it off.
And what do you want?
I've been asking myself the same question. And frankly, I'm torn. I don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the Wardens of the North. And they flay their enemies.
You and I can overcome anything.
I once thought so too. But I have to be
Fuck!
practical.
Lena.
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything? Even for you.
Let's be practical. When we defeat the Whitehills, I'll give your father half of our Ironwood Forest.
That's worth a fortune, Roderick.
We'll pay it to secure this alliance.
I'll need to discuss it with Father, but... Yes, I think this will convince him.
Didn't think I goofed anymore.
Perhaps we'll remain allies after all.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but he...
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore...
Am I gonna get killed?
You're not still marrying into this wretched family.
You're tearing me
Our
apart,
houses will be
Elena!
joined, in fact. And we will stand proudly beside them.
Can I change your mind? You can do much better than this cripple.
Mind your own business, Whitetail.
My son's affairs are not your concern.
Then why not tell him why you invited me here?
I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
Brian belongs at that funeral. With his family.
Not until I'm certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now, I hear you're ordering them around and keeping them dull on wine. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
Fine. Let's talk this through.
How about I talk and you fucking listen? So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan called me Craven, but you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing, and we'll get to see Ryan again.
Fuck!
Go on. Get on your knees. Kiss it.
For the brother.
Very good. Now then, since you're a loyal subject, I'll need you to pay me a tribute. I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood
You
Forest.
can't do
Ramsay
that.
Snow
I
said...
know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Especially when I tell him you've sworn to obey me.
That was a sign of respect, not an oath.
Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Fuck, I'm fucked.
Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
I can't believe you would submit to him like that. I know you had your reasons, but... he doesn't deserve your obedience.
I'll have my revenge.
I hope so, for both our sakes.
There's not much I can do. I'm a fucking cripple right now.
My lord, are you well? I'm going to kill that man.
This is a long episode, Jesus Christ.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us without trouble amongst our own.
I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
He doesn't know me.
He's seen 1,000 recruits pass through those gates. He knows you better than you think. He said you fought for the North with the Foresters. You were there, at the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
Nobody was expecting it. One minute we were drinking and telling jokes, and the next, the Freys cut us open.
Those cowards. Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honorable death. Let him die fighting.
Your brother would have won the North's freedom. He deserved to be king. He was good at it.
He was good at everything. Now the Freys command Riverrun, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did. It's not right.
They murdered my family. I should have been there.
I keep thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too. Whatever I once thought, my place is here. With the Night's Watch.
That's a lot of bro time in an elevator, that's for damn sure.
There are those here who will hate you for who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor. Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason. They'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
I can't just ignore him.
No good will come of doing otherwise. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count.
What's up,
I
Rio
learned there's nothing more
Pedro?
important
What's
than
up,
having brothers
buddy?
you trust.
What a beautiful romantic scene, John.
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
Pedro,
Winter is coming. I want to fight.
You'll have your chance, don't
it's been long
worry.
since I played the game. I can't remember the choices I made. Oh man, like I'm already fucked
Not
with
many
the chances
recruits
I've
want to
made,
be
man.
rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Rayder marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself. The men here are murderers, thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them? Can you see past your differences?
I'll stand with them.
Glad to hear it.
Doesn't sound so confident.
I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
I'm here, but where are you?
Where do you think you're going? At this time of night?
I'm meeting someone.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it? Do you know what this uniform means?
It means you serve the Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers. And I
Wow,
mean,
4 hours of live stream
now,
crats.
if you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander.
Is there no way I can change your mind?
Did you not hear me?
At ease.
Ah, love a boy.
The lady is with me.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause the stream eventually, because I do need to eat eventually.
I hope he wasn't bothering you, my lady. I'm Damien.
Thank you, Damien.
It was my pleasure. You got my note.
That was you.
I'm very glad you could make it. I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
Why all the secrecy? If you wanted to talk to me, you could have asked.
It never seemed the right time. I am sorry about this, Mira, but you've made enemies of the wrong people. A handmaiden should know her place.
What? What are you talking about?
I'll make this
Oh,
quick if that helps. I'd hate to see you suffer.
Let her go!
Fuck yeah, Cole boy. Oh shit. Like the outsiders. Oh shit. Fuck. Well, I'm gonna be on the run.
You?
What happened? What was that?
He said I'd angered the wrong people.
So, someone sent him?
What are you doing here?
I heard yelling. You did what you had to do, Lady Mira. You had no choice.
I need to get back. Someone might see me.
I'll take care of it. I know a few places in Fleabot. No one will ever find
Oh,
him.
his voice.
Good luck, and be careful.
Thanks.
Oh.
Everything all right, sir? Damien, where
I got
are you?
blood on my face. Jesus, that was heavy.
Roderick! It's you. Isn't it?
I've missed you, Ryan.
I've missed you too. They said you were gone. Ramsay Snow did this. He did that to Ethan. You're going to hurt him, aren't you? Lord Whitehouse says you won't, because you're a coward. But I know you will. He deserves it. He hurt Ethan.
Ryan, you know I'm not a coward. Foresters stand together.
That's enough. Your little chat is over. Step back.
I will speak with my brother.
I said you're done. Keep your distance or I'll drag him back to High Point right now.
What? I have to go back. No, I want to come home.
Roderick, you should speak to Mother.
Roderick? Are you going to forget about me? Are you?
Of course not.
I will get you back home. I promise.
Please hurry.
How about a story?
No. You've had your chance.
He's a child. What harm could it do?
Make it a quick one.
Mother, come join the others.
He's right there. My son.
What the fuck
someone
happened to
take him from
this?
me just like before.
There we go.
It's happening all over again. I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands. I can't watch that same fate before this family. Our house. My children.
I won't let that happen to us.
You must be ready to defend us, Roderick. Your body may be damaged, but your spirit must be like iron. You let nothing stand in your way, do you understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds, no matter what, you must do it. Promise me.
I will kill anyone who stands in my way.
I will do whatever it takes.
Remember that. You must be ready. Promise me.
We will be ready, Mother. Mira, Asher, even Garrett. They all stand with us. We are strong.
Yes. I suppose we have to be.
Would you say a few words, my lord?
My father. He was everything. Everything I ever wanted to be. He showed me what it is to be a lord. He was so brave. I never knew a better man. And I am sorry. I love you, Father. Ethan, my little brother. He stood up to Ramsay Snow. He saved our sister's life and paid with his own. He was only a boy.
We honor Lord Gregor Forrester, my husband, my love, and our Lord Ethan, my sweet little boy.
Garrett Kennedy,
But
love
now
this
is
upcoming
time
song.
to say goodbye.
I don't know what's coming up, but now that you say it,
Father and son
I'm ready.
return to the earth,
The sister
to the ice.
has
And
prepared.
from their sacrifice, new life begins.
Iron from ice.
Iron from
ice.
Will it be better than Mary's song in Lord of the Rings?
From ice we foresters born, to ice we all return. Father, brother, I've sworn to guard this rest you've earned. I'd bare my neck to will in pain and swim the
Can we play this game myself? Yeah, it seems like it's pretty fun in the sense that it's like quick time and story building, but it's pretty cool. Simple but cool.
to bring Ethan back to me. His final words, faced with the sword, cut short the bastard's breath. Take me as hostage, oh my lord. He saved us all from death. Fight on, Ethan the brave. Old gods bear steel with you. Our Lord might win a hero's grave, so iron rules anew. Still iron grows anew.
Wow, that was pretty good. Oh, looks like we finished the episode.
What is going on?
Roderick, you have to do something. Lord Whitehill's son has arrived.
Griff Whitehill means to torment us. Nothing worse than a fourthborn with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
Form up and follow my lead. You'll be taking your vows. You too, Tuttle. Time to start proving you're a brother.
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder sometimes if it's worth it. All the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
How much further to Marine?
A few days.
If the Lost Legion doesn't catch up to us first.
I overheard a couple of men whispering about the Lannister Guard. They're questioning people. Is there anything else we need to be worried about? What was that?
Beautiful.
From eyes we forced
I
is
threw the dagger,
born
Garrett.
to
But
eyes
unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take a dinner break. It's been almost 4 hours of streaming, and I gotta do that, and then go to the boys' room and get ready for the actual Game of Thrones episode. So, thanks guys for stopping by. I'd appreciate a subscribe if you guys did one. But if not, I'm sure I'll finish these some other time. It'd be fun too. So yeah, Garrett, if you want to join in on the next episode, just make sure you click that subscribe button, and we'll do it again pretty soon. But until then, guys, I'm gonna go eat. And yeah, good, Garrett. You never keep the blade. Like there's no such thing as fingerprints right now. Anyhow. We're gonna wrap it up here. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. Enjoy the season 7 premiere tonight. All right, later days.
Urge cannibal.